Newsweek is out with an article this morning, or I guess it was yesterday. Kamala Harris suffers major polling blow. And the problem with the whole context here is that she never was up in the polls. Like throughout her entire career, as far as the national level, she was never polling. So they're saying she suffered a blow in a poll that looked at how alternative Democratic candidates would do in swing states. So there have been calls for U.S. President Joe Biden to be replaced as a Democratic candidate since the world watched his poor performance in his debate with Donald Trump on June 27th. Yada, yada, yada. We know all that. So the results published in a draft by Politico on Tuesday showed all of the alternative candidates ahead of Biden, including Harris. The four who performed best, outpacing Biden by roughly 5 points, were Mark Kelly from Arizona, Wes Moore from Maryland, Josh Shapiro from Pennsylvania, and Gretchen Whitmer from Michigan. And on average, alternative Democratic candidates were ahead of Biden by 3 points, although Harris's results were lower than that. And they're saying voters are looking for a fresh face and all that kind of stuff. We have to give the devil his due. Joe Biden, whatever his current mental state is, has for 50 years been an incredible politician. He has gotten reelected over and over and over again. He ran for president back in the 80s, got exposed as a plagiarist and a liar, had to drop out, and still stayed on in the Senate, and then became vice president, and then became president. So you got to respect the hustle, for sure. And, if you remember back to the 2020 campaign, he picked Kamala Harris, and he achieved a lot of things at the same time there. So one is he got to check the boxes, right? She has dark skin, she's a woman, so for the identity politics people, that was great. And also, she's a poison pill. We have to wonder at this point, did he know he was declining at that point? And then did he put Harris in place knowing that at the time she was polling at less than 1%? If you remember the Democratic primary from that year, she went into the primary season with a lot of enthusiasm behind her. She had a lot of media coverage, and then she got obliterated at the polls, and Tulsi Gabbard just dissected her on stage, and then she had to drop out. So it was never about bringing in votes with her because she didn't have any, but she checked the boxes, and Biden might have very, very canny political decision to put her in there as a poison pill to prevent other people from removing him, like could happen now. There's a great possibility that he felt himself slipping back then and then put her there so that he couldn't be 25th. And now the Democrats are in the position where they have to either go with Biden or completely break their own rules and basically break trust with the entire Democratic Party as far as the voters of the Democratic Party. So we'll see what happens. It's still a couple weeks till their convention, and Biden is still saying he's not going anywhere. So we'll see.